Remember when you were a kid? When life was just so bright and beautiful? Every moment was hopeful and full of wonder and excitement. Yeah, me neither. But we did have Smosh. For those of you who don't know, Smosh was a fucking powerhouse of the internet. Being one of the most subscribed YouTube channels for a period of time, and cracking view counts unheard of in those days. The dynamic duo of best friends, Ian Hecox and Anthony Padilla, pioneered the age of sketch comedy, before YouTube took sketches out back and blew their fucking brains out. But it really is understated how hard it was to get big on the internet back in those days. So now we just get to have fucking tattooed twins sucking each other off.
Love going in with my best mate, my brother too.
And XQC. But for a while, Smosh was the top dog on YouTube. Even if they took a dip in content quality, they still remain notable in the new and expanding world of YouTube, when the rest of the world started to take it seriously for some reason. But back in those days, if your name was big enough to sell merch and get books in Barnes & Nobles, executives immediately found your address and offered you a movie. So, I've seen the Smosh movie before. I must have been like 12, but I enjoyed it far more than any person probably should have. But I also had Dixon Cider on my iPod, with shit like Rap God and Trap Queen on shuffle, so it's not like I really had any fucking taste. But I did love Smosh with a burning passion, considering they were some of the first YouTube videos I ever watched. That, and I watched the shit out of Newgrounds, so shout out Spongeweeb Hemp Pants. That was the first shit I ever watched on there.
Blurt, we'd like 1 sack of primo seaweed, please.
That'll be 65 clams.
65 quid.
But seeing the boys coming back together and owning Smosh again, that put so much fucking clam chowder in my dungarees, I felt like revisiting the movie and seeing how I felt about it. And honestly, it's really not that bad. It's better than any fucking Shane Dawson movie or Logan Paul's The Thinner Ring. But it's also no talk to me, so I guess there is a line in the sand somewhere. But for what it is, it really isn't that bad. With so many corporate hands reaching in, not really understanding what YouTube or Smosh was in the slightest. But I still don't think Bill S. Preston knew what fucking Smosh was when he signed up to direct. But enough about why Smosh very epic and very cool. Let's just get into the movie. The movie starts out with a pretty cool Super Smosh intro, if you ever even knew Shut Up cartoons existed, just to establish that the movie is going to be about YouTube.
I was at the...
She's very proper, and she lives in the UK, which has absolutely...
My booty's too big.
But when we get to the real world, we learn that Ian and Anthony are complete fucking dweebs that still live with their parents and deliver pizzas. We then get a nice Stone Cold Steve Austin appearance, and the boys go out to have some fun just to get bullied by some children.
Loser.
Anthony is then embarrassed of Ian for liking shitty Newgrounds animations.
It's a lot more violent than I remember.
What?
And for also not getting any pussy. So some hijinks ensue, such as ear clash and homophobia.
Just make sure she's not a dude.
The boys find out their 5-year high school reunion is coming up, and Anthony is still in love with a girl that he hasn't seen in 5 years. Just for the movie to have their requisite not gay to sell to foreign markets, but also a director cameo, cause every fucking shitty movie has one. Oh, for fuck's sakes, I will never escape the Wilhelm scream. Anthony finds out an embarrassing video of him from prom is starting to get popular.
Oddballs such as myself consider manly. My Little Pony, friendship is magic.
So the boys go to YouTube headquarters to get the video taken down. The boys meet the one and only Steve YouTube,
Billy Snapchat is a little bitch. I'm Steve YouTube,
who tells them that they can go into YouTube, mostly to sexually assault them, but also so that they can change the video from the inside. They see such famous faces as Markiplier.
Shut the fuck up! You shut the fuck up! You shut the fuck up! You shut the fuck up! I hope you die in a fire!
furries, and a random woman for Ian to sexually harass.
Hello there.
Oh yeah, and Stone Cold shows up again to give some Andrew Tate level advice.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm telling you to grab her by that stack of dimes she calls a neck, drop her ass with a Stone Cold Stunner. Yes!
The boys then find the video, but not before Ian says goodbye to the woman, the same way I used to Tinder dates.
Goodbye, butt massage girl.
I have a name you know.
Shh, don't say it. It'll ruin the romance. Shh, go, la, 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 go now, go now, go now.
Anthony then learns that Ian was the one who recorded and uploaded the embarrassing video of him. So they have an argument, like every fucking buddy movie has to have in the third act. But after resolving their differences, almost immediately, they decide to start beating the shit out of their child versions of themselves.
Easy. Hey, yo.
Thanks.
And honestly, this movie has a lot more violence than I remember it having. Ian and Anthony now have to retrace their steps through the YouTube history to get back home. And along the way, a cat fucking explodes. Steve YouTube appropriates a few cultures.
I'll be the one to massage that booty.
I'd like that very much, Ian.
And then gets fucking mauled to death by a bear.
Oh my God! Holy! Oh my God! Oh my...
But once the boys are back home, they realize they're rich and famous now from the video of them killing their younger selves. So they kill Steve YouTube again for showing his cock to their parents.
Oh! That's funny. Funny.
And then go to the reunion. But now that Anthony is all rich and famous, the girl he loves doesn't love him anymore. So he does the only rational thing, and starts singing.
It's a time if she only knew, will the prophecy come true? Sonic Underground, Sonic Underground.
And then immediately after that, they just start really fucking mouth fucking each other. Like, she goes way in for that kiss, way too hard. The movie then just ends with another homophobic joke.
Meet you. My name's Brad.
What the fuck?
And then bloopers, because why not?
Oh, damn, I've never done it in the top rope. That's why I'm having a hard time with that. All right, here we go.
In the end, was the Smosh movie as big of a piece of shit as it could have been? Nah. Is it bad? Yeah. Was it fun? If you're drinking. But all in all, it's not the worst YouTuber movie. And it's not the best. But we can all agree, we're just happy to see the boys back together. And that's the ending we can all be happy with.